Kitakubu.
What's up everyone, KitaSean here. So we got some pretty crazy stuff last night for FGOJP. The maintenance went on, and then after the maintenance we got all these UI updates we did not expect. I mean, we got all the UI updates that they announced earlier, but they basically made them better, and we had some other updates as well, which I want to talk about in a different video because I want this video to focus on the intro to Lost Belt Chapter 3, which we also got, and it was insane. Like, you guys probably saw me in the stream. It was ridiculous. I was like, oh my god. There will be spoilers in this video, so if you don't want to be spoiled, I would advise you to leave. If you want to listen in, check it out. But again, there are spoilers in here. I will be not reviewing, but I'll be summarizing on what happened in the chapter a little bit. And yeah, we're just gonna, I guess, make some new predictions for this upcoming chapter. But yeah, let's go ahead and talk about Lost Belt Chapter 3. But again, you've been warned if you don't want to be spoiled. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and talk about the intro to Lost Belt Chapter 3. So Lost Belt Chapter 3 starts off with a person riding a motorcycle. He stops at a deserted city and finds a message from David Bluebook, who we actually get a name reference from the outro of Lost Belt Chapter 1. So according to David Bluebook from outro Chapter 1, he states that aliens invaded Earth from outer space, and they don't know why they invaded Earth and destroyed it. So he's trying to figure out why. He wants to know why they attacked Earth. So according to the message that was found in Lost Belt Intro Chapter 3, he is heading to Area 51 in Nevada, America. And for those who don't know what Area 51 is, it's actually a real base that exists in America, Nevada. And according to rumors, there are aliens there. There are super deep secrets that hide within that base that are really top secret, and again, one of them is supposed to be aliens. Like, the existence of aliens are supposed to be existing there. So that's why David Bluebook is probably heading there to figure out if he can find some kind of hint on why the aliens invaded Earth. So I'm predicting that maybe David Bluebook might find a new beast class, or possibly some kind of new servant. I mean, it's FGO, so it would make more sense. Or possibly maybe some kind of reference to Fate Extella because of the Umbrella Star. Who knows? So we just have to wait and see. I'm really looking forward to see what David Bluebook finds at Area 51, and if possible, his true identity. So very interesting, and definitely looking forward to see what happens later on with David Bluebook. So the intro goes back to the Hokokai Baruto Andersu, where our heroes are at, and we finally get to meet the character that we've all been looking forward to, that was referenced at the end of Lost Belt Chapter 2, Shion. So for those who know about the Tsukihime series, who played the Melty Blood fighting game, who actually read the manga for Melty Blood, know that this design for Shion here is totally different. She has twin tails. She doesn't have that braided ponytail that she originally has. The uniform looks very similar to what she's wearing from Melty Blood, and her character, her personality is totally different. So it's really awesome to see Shion in the main story of FGO. She definitely had a different personality from Melty Blood Tsukihime, which I actually really enjoy. I really love how they gave her a different personality from the Tsukihime and Melty Blood series, because obviously the universe is different, so she had a more brighter personality in FGO, and I love her design. It's very cute, and I love the uniform. They definitely referenced it from the Melty Blood series. But the only unfortunate part is that she is not a servant, she is an NPC, so the chances of her becoming a servant are very low now, or more like probably zero now. So I don't know, like, we definitely still have a chance of a Melty Blood collab, in my opinion. I still believe that we can get it, but I don't know if she's going to become a servant anymore. I think definitely the chances are zero now, but who knows? We might get like an alter ego version, who knows? But I mean, one can believe, one can you know, one can wish for it, but I mean, I still like it. I definitely, Shion will play a big role in the upcoming chapters of Lost Belt, and probably in future main chapters as well. Maybe in events as well, who knows? So she's going to be an assistant for Da Vinci in this story, and she introduces the new Chaldea. This is going to be our new base, and she's also a master, so let's actually look at her servant. So the new servant is a Shota character, and most likely is male. We don't know exactly yet, but I'm pretty sure it's a male Shota character, and we actually have a lot of hints on who this servant is, and this servant is most likely Captain Nemo. So for those who don't know who Captain Nemo is, it's a fictional character by Julius Verne, but this character plays a huge role in a lot of novels, has been in a lot of movies, and it just became history basically. But Captain Nemo, the design of the character basically resembles the Shota character we have here. Turban, the uniform, the Navy uniform, and he can talk to ships apparently, and of course Captain Nemo is a Navy officer, so it makes sense. And not only that, there are other references, name references. So we call this servant Captain right now, but there was a reference from Xiong saying that I can call you Prince, and Captain Nemo is also named as Prince Dakar. There was a moment where he said that I have no name, and according to Captain Nemo in a novel, he says that I have no name. So there are a lot of references, a lot of hints that this is definitely Captain Nemo. So I'm pretty sure Captain Nemo will play a huge role in the upcoming India Lost Belt chapter, because we actually have confirmation that, you know, we are going to like Greek, we're going to India, China, etc. So I'm pretty sure we'll see a rate up gotcha for Captain Nemo sometime in Lost Belt chapter 3, maybe the first one, maybe the second one, who knows. But no, this is really awesome to see Captain Nemo in this game. But a lot of other players are expecting him to be Sinbad or Aladdin, but I doubt it. I'm pretty sure this is Captain Nemo, so I cannot wait to see who the servant's real name is. So there was also a conversation between Shinon and Da Vinci about Mashu's Ortinus suit, so there is a possible chance that Mashu will get an upgrade when it comes to her Ortinus suit, so I cannot wait for that, because I personally don't think it's that strong, so getting an upgrade would definitely help it out a lot. So there was also a conversation between the cryptors, and the cryptors basically talk about the Chaldea members are just getting in our way. We have to deal with them, because if we don't, then they'll stop us. So Koyan Skyan, the assassin, basically says that I'll go stop them, I'll go kill someone real quick, and she heads to the base and infiltrates somehow, and basically that hints out that someone is probably betraying us. We don't know exactly yet, but she infiltrates, she poisons a cake, and unfortunately Goldolf and the master, which is you, eat the cake, and that's when we learn Koyan Skyan's full name, Tamamovich Koyan Skyan. This is the first time we get a confirmation on this, so it is officially confirmed. The assassin for Lost Belt is Tamamovich Koyan Skyan, so this is going to be pretty interesting to see what happens next. But because of the poisoned cake, fortunately for the master, he's poison resistant, so he's not poisoned from the cake, but Goldolf still is, and apparently he has 10 days to live according to Sherlock Holmes. And the cure for this poison, the poison in general, does not exist in 2018, so there is no cure for it. So they have to head to China, which also confirms the next chapter. They have to head to China to find a cure, and hoping they can find it there, they're gonna save Goldolf. But we don't know exactly yet what the main story of this upcoming chapter is gonna be, but we do know that we're going to the Qin Dynasty, and Nata is actually following us to this location. Honestly, I expected Jinkei, but it looks like Nataha is following us, which is also very nice. But yeah, I cannot wait to see what happens in Lost Belt Chapter 3, because after that, it just ends. So yeah, I can't wait to see what happens in Lost Belt Chapter 3. But this definitely changes a lot of my predictions, or for the Melty Blood prediction at least, because again, Shinon is an NPC. She's a master instead of a servant. So yeah, like I still have hopes. I still believe that Shinon will become a servant, but at the same time, it definitely disappeared for me. Like I definitely expect a very low chance of her becoming a servant, and honestly a very low chance of a Melty Blood collab now. But I still believe. I'm believing still. I still believe that we're gonna get a Melty Blood collab, and I will again throw money at it if it does come. But that's basically about it. I mean, I just cannot wait for Lost Belt Chapter 3. I mean, live stream is next week, so if you're gonna watch it, come by. We'll definitely react together. So yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one. Laters.